Hi, it's Steve from PartSelect. Today we're going to show you how to change the heating element on your dryer. It's a really easy job. All we're going to need is a putty knife, a 1/4-inch nut driver, and maybe a pair of needle nose pliers. Let me show you how it's done. Before we begin our repair, the first thing we'll want to do is disconnect the power to the dryer. If it has a plug on it, simply remove the plug from the receptacle. If it's hardwired in, find the breaker and turn it off. The first step in this repair will be to remove the lower access panel so that we can gain access. Our 2 spring clips, located about 3 or 4 inches in on each side. With your putty knife, simply push it in and press down on those clips. Tilt the front panel out and lift it off of the 2 hooks on the bottom. And we'll set that aside. Now I found that the easiest way to do this repair is to pull the whole element housing right out of the dryer. So first we'll take that shield off of the front with a single 1/4-inch hex head screw. That just tilts down. We'll set that aside. Now there are 2 1/4-inch screws into the base. We'll remove those. And we'll pull the whole element housing forward, just rotating it slightly counterclockwise. That should disengage it from the heater outlet at the back. And once we pulled it far enough ahead, we can remove the wires from the element and the thermostats. Just take note of where each wire is located. Now we'll take the assembly and put it on a suitable workspace so we can do the repair. Now that we have the heater assembly on a suitable work surface, we're ready to exchange the element. The element assembly is held in place with 1 1/4-inch hex head screw located right beside the terminals. We'll reach in and grasp the housing. And it's a little snug, so you may have to push from the opposite end. Once we get it out far enough, we can grasp the bracket and pull it right out of the housing. I want to take note of the terminal ends, and if they show any signs of being burnt or corroded, you'll want to inspect the 2 wire ends that go on that, and if they need to be replaced, you should do so at that time. We'll take our new element assembly, we'll slide it into the housing. Make sure it's depressed fully into the housing so that the screw hole lines up. We'll reinstall that 1/4-inch hex head screw. And then we're ready to reinstall the heater assembly. We'll put it in far enough that we can reconnect all of the wires. We'll also be looking to engage this tab into the opening at the heater outlet at the back and then turning it clockwise to lock it into place. Make sure that heater housing is locked into the outlet. Any of the wires that we couldn't reach, we'll make sure those are firmly attached. We'll reinstall the 2 mounting screws. And then we'll reinstall the shield on the front of the heater. Lock this bottom tab into the slot on the frame. And hold it in place with the 1/4 inch screw. Next, we'll reinstall the access panel. Locate the 2 tabs on the bottom with the slots in the panel. And with our putty knife, depress those spring clips. Snap that back into place, and our repair is complete.